Hello, good people. How's everyone doing? Trust that everyone is doing well. I'm Chris. Thanks for tuning in. If you will, please hit that like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Um, Apologize for getting here so late today, but it's been a good day. Enjoying myself, enjoying my companion, enjoying family and what have you, and do what I can. Uh, Not that nobody was probably missing me, but glad to be here anyway. There's been a lot of good things going on in the market, been a lot of crazy things going on in the market, both stock and crypto. And I was trying to figure out what am I going to come with on today. Um, and we're going to shoot from the hip, right? We're going to shoot from the hip. So many things I could say, but it's only so much you could say in one setting, right? And me and my big mouth, sometimes I go on, and I'm really trying to work on that. So don't want to run nobody off because I be babbling. But well, what one person called babbling, another person may call sharing good news, and I try to make sure whatever I'm sharing is good news. It's something you can work with, something you can run with. But anyway, I was thinking, be listening to so many things. I'm always building my financial knowledge. I'm always listening to others. So let me say this: no matter who you're watching on YouTube, TikTok, or what have you, you should always fact check whatever that influencer is bringing to you. Right? You don't know me. I don't know you. You don't know what I'm all about. So you don't know what anyone is all about. So even if you do know me, you want to fact check whatever information a person puts out to you. You can go and Google, you can go and read, you can do whatever you need to do, but you can fact check whatever anyone says to see if there's any meat to what they're saying, any truth or honesty to what they're saying. So I said that to say hopefully that helps someone, right? Um, Let me also say, Chris Sane, he has been on it. He's been dropping some great knowledge in his videos, the things he shares, and what have you. The brother man could really help you make some money if you would just listen to what he's saying, jot down some things so you can refer back to it when you go to handle your business, when you go to make your moves, right? Larry Jones, I'm always talking about Larry Jones, can't talk about him enough. He's always sharing great things to help you build your knowledge, to help you grow your knowledge, to teach you how to go and find information for your own self. And he shares his portfolio at times, and he can really help you make some money, right? Um, Jasper Racine, believe it's Minority Mindset. Jasper Racine, Minority Mindset. He's always dropping great content, but a video I think I watched Friday, Saturday. You should just listen to the man. He shares a lot of great nuggets to help you understand the market, to help you maneuver the markets, to help you come up with strategies. Me, I'm in this thing, in and out of it. A day don't go by that I'm not in and out of it a majority of the times. Keep building my knowledge, watching to see what's going on, learning what drives and moves the market and what have you, staying on top of political news, try to stay up on what's going on in the stock market, what's going on in the crypto markets, and to be able to actually have my eyes on it and see it for myself. The crypto Casper has been running well today. I mean, I looked at it like 20 minutes ago, it was up 124%. Right now it's down to 79. I was contemplating to take some profit when it was up to 124, and I said, well, maybe throughout the night it'll take off, and now it's lost almost half of that. It is what it is. I'm still up in profit, so it's all good, right? Um, Crypto Wendy, Wendy O, what have you. She's on Facebook, TikTok, and what have you. She shares a lot of great knowledge as well. Um, so you need to find you a few resources. These names I'm dropping, whoever you following, and you compare some of the dopes that different folks are dropping, and you compare who's sharing stuff that's really helping you grow your knowledge, one, and two, really helping you grow your portfolio. And then, we got to learn how to take profit from time to time, right? Nobody knows you and your situations better than you, right? If you have something and you're up in crazy profits, nice profits, and you can do something with some of that to turn your life around. If you've been watching me, I oftentimes talk about generational wealth, and I talk about life-changing money. When you come up with your goal of what it is you're trying to accomplish or do with the stock market, with the crypto market, what's driving your desire to be a success at this thing? When you find yourself in a position of life-changing money, it only makes sense to take advantage of the opportunity, take some profit, begin to change your life. We're in this thing for life-changing money. When you have the opportunity to take some of the profits to change your life, to change the trajectory of your financial path, that's the whole goal, right? And once you begin to start making those changes and you lower your debt, it creates tremendous opportunity and increasing your financial wealth. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm 6 minutes in, and maybe I'll try to go another 4 minutes if I can keep it to that. But yeah, there's a lot of opportunities out there in the stock market, crypto market. The earnings are coming up for some great companies. Tesla just had an earnings, and it was not great. But Tesla took off on a run, right? I didn't expect that, but it took off on a run. Not a hard run, but it's been running. But then you also have to look into the news, and in the news is Tesla doing some great things with the robotics and what have you. I can't remember all of it off the top of my head, and I don't want to put something out that's not quite right, but Tesla has some great things going on, and that's why it's running. Who knows how long it's gonna run or how high it's gonna run, but if I can say myself, Tesla is always a good choice of stock to build a position in. You just have to identify what's a good buy-in window, right? And then you should always know what's your exit plan. Now, me, I'm a little different, right? When I see stocks that I put on my radar and I come up with a buy-in window that I'm looking for, right? Sometimes I set buy orders, sometimes I set notifications, so I get notification when it enters that price range. But then I also know what kind of position size I want it, right? I hear a lot of folks say when they're building a position size, when it's the price they want, they put in like 30% of the size that they really want. And, and then they DCA in, and anytime there's a dip, they grab another 30% to get them to the 100% of the position they wanted. That sounds like a good plan if it works for them. Everybody got to do what works for them. So for me, I'll have a position size of what I want in a stock, right? Or crypto, right? And I will begin to aggressively attack or build that position as the opportunity presents itself of the price of that stock or crypto, right? And then once I achieve the amount once I achieve the position size that I initially wanted, right? I still look for opportunities to continue to build that position. So when that stock and or crypto begins to take off, begins to do something, right? Then I would take advantage of the opportunity to take some profit, right? And as long as I have a bigger size than what I actually wanted to have, then I have room to take profit. excuse me, I have room to take profit if something is going on and I just need some cash. I have opportunity to take cash, take some profit, and leave it as dry powder, looking for other opportunities for great stock or crypto that I have my eye on. When it hits that window I want, then I have capital to do that with. I have dry power to do that with, right? So that be my approach to both stock and crypto. Don't do that with, I don't do that, blah, blah, blah. I don't do that with every stock and crypto that I acquire. I do that, I take that strategy, I apply that strategy with stocks and or crypto that I have strong conviction for. In other words, I've done my research and I have a conviction of the potential that I think that stock or crypto is going to achieve for whatever reasons of projects that's going on with that crypto, whatever reasons of contract that's going on with that stock, with that company, with that corporation. That is where and that's when I activate that strategy into specific stock or crypto. One of the ones I do that with stock wise, with Amazon, with Google, with Shopify, with Nvidia, and with Tesla, and just other stock, right? That's what I do. That's what I do with Bitcoin. That's what I do with Ethereum and other cryptos, right? But that's what worked for me. I'm just throwing out ideas. I'm just throwing out suggestions. I'm not a financial advisor. I am here to motivate and to inspire others to take advantage of the opportunities in both the stock market and crypto market. So I see I'm getting all in, and when I do that, I could go on and on and on, and I got to get ready for bed. It's getting late where I live. So anyway, if it's not asking too much, if you would drop a comment saying thanks for sharing, or I really wish you would share some input on this or on that. I'd appreciate you making me aware of that. If you want to just give a thumbs up to let me know, I'm just dropping a comment to try to keep you encouraged. Thanks for you helping make money, or just say I'm tuning in from whatever city, whatever state. It would be nice to see a comment here and there. It would be nice if you would hit that like and that subscribe. And with that being said, hopefully you guys and gals have had an outstanding weekend and just enjoying life and enjoying your family. And you guys take care. And as I always say, be blessed continually, my friend.